So, end of January, bit of update from me. People like the absurd and the stupid, so hello, here I am. Because I've got a bit of a daft year ahead. Thought this would be a good insight into, you know, a structured, coached way to get from where I am right now into where I'm going to get. So, the main sort of pinnacle part of what I'm going to be aiming for this year, aside from the fact I turned 40 in the summer, I've no idea how that's happened, is actually around the same time, happy birthday to me, I'm going to be cycling nearly 4,000 kilometers from the top of Italy to the top of Norway. I'm genuinely really looking forward to it. As stupid as that sounds, the mentality of going and doing something extraordinary, or what is extraordinary for me, I love the idea that I was starting in Italy, going through 7 countries and ending up in the Arctic Circle in permanent daylight, because that's where it will be at that point. I've never experienced it. And at this point in time, I don't think you should ever stop striving to do something fantastic, but I think I'm in the best place to do that and do it well. So to get from where I am right now to there, as a coaching perspective, is actually fundamentally looking at the process and optimizing how I'm going to get. So I've spent basically from Christmas until now, and will be for the next couple of weeks, on body composition changes, effectively being heavy. I'm never going to be light. I like my strength too much, but getting rid of some of the fluff. Over Christmas, December, November, October, I had kind of slid a little bit. So I've gone from nearly 90 kilos at that point, back down to 85 already. If I can get rid of the bulk of the weight now, because the last thing I want to do is be training hard and trying to eat less later, nearer the events. It's just going to affect my ability to train. So I'm doing a lot of strength training, a lot of volume work, and eating a lot leaner. No alcohol at all this month. Minimal sweet food, and just generally controlling calorie intake while managing to eat lots of nutritious stuff. Basically, just good, healthy choices, which I know might sound a little bit boring, but it actually feels so good. If you imagine getting in a car that you're trying to perform in and putting really dirty fuel into that car and not changing the oil filters and things like that, it's not going to perform well. So where I'm trying to push myself a lot and asking a lot of myself, I actually feel really good because I'm just fueling myself really well. It's a compromise with other things, you know. It's a lot of time spent on bits and pieces, but a lot of quick wins, a lot of simple things. So yeah, it's actually not too bad, and I feel good for it. I feel really good. So actually, just speaking with a friend of mine, saying about how, like, trying to keep balance with work and life and what have you. It's tough, but it's managed. So yeah, it's good. North Cape 4000 is the big one for me. If I categorize what I'm doing in like an A race or an A event, a B event and a C event, A being my priority, it's that. So I really want to do well. I'll be completely honest, there is a part of me that is like, yeah, you're turning 40. What can you do while you're still, in fact, I will be 40 for that event. It's, you know, I'll be there with like 20-somethings-year-old, but who cares? I'm going to go out and I'm going to train well, prep well, and give it my all. So it'll be an interesting one. It's also an event that you can do dot watching. So if anyone is interested in that sort of thing, then yeah, dotwatching.com I think it is, and you'll be able to track progress. It'll be multi-day, probably 400 kilometers a day, every day, over and over, sleeping in ditches. Weirdly, I've got in the spring planning training rides where I intentionally go out somewhere and bivvy in a ditch or bivvy under a hedge somewhere. So intentionally going out, even though I could stay at home and just sleeping rough effectively. It's sounds stupid, but it's that methodical approach to get where I need to get to. Looking at the kits, in terms of kit, actually my bikes I've got, my setups are good, so a couple of little tweaks and I'm good to go. Currently training more on aero bars for the physical adaptation, the postural positioning, just familiarizing my body in that way, making myself more comfortable. Yeah, like I said, high volume work. So come mid-Feb, going to do potentially like start training, ramping up the intensity of the training, not necessarily the volume. And then as I push sort of towards April, that's when like events start, and it's just hopefully by that point, I need to be ready basically by April, so that then you can carry form over. Yeah, got lots of fun events coming up, events with friends, different countries, so Belgium, Netherlands. To be honest, I lose count of, or lost track of what countries North Cape 4000 goes through. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm actually also taking on more clients as a coach, which in terms of managing my time, I'm just being very, very efficient. I know efficiency is hardly an interesting thing, but if I'm more efficient with that, I'm working better. I'm not faffing so much, I'm not wasting time. We even ditched our TV license years ago because we realised how much time is wasted watching TV. Stuff like that. It's a quality rather than quantity, and yeah, enjoying this year as much as we can. If you have any questions, yeah, I'm effectively kind of my own kind of, not guinea pig, but because I've done this time and time again before. But yeah, in terms of the coaching experience, I'm effectively applying that to myself. If you have any questions about how that works, then just let me know. But yeah, I hope everyone else has got plans they're looking forward to. This time of year is actually ideal for building up your fitness. As the old saying goes, the winter miles make summer smiles when it comes to cycling. I mean, the best thing to be doing right now for most cyclists would be strength training, base miles, and sort of prepping themselves a little bit. You don't want to waste half of the summer feeling out of shape just to get to the end of summer when the weather turns, and at that point start feeling good. So yeah, this is an ideal time. The days are getting longer, slowly but surely. The weather's getting a bit warmer, and we've not got that long to wait until we're actually enjoying the good stuff.